2NURFM.com, a broadcast service of the University of Newcastle.
Well, we've always known Newcastle is a terrific spot, but when it can lure one of TV's most up-and-coming sports journalists back, we know it really is good. We lured him back from the Gold Coast. He's familiar to us here at 2NUR because he spent time here as a student. It's Paddy Kilmurray. Paddy, hello and welcome home.
Morning, Meryl.
You don't need any introduction to the people of 2NUR. They've known and listened to you for
Spent
many
a lot
years.
of time here, yeah.
So, Paddy, whereabouts did you grow up?
Here in Newcastle, so yeah, grew up as a youngster playing rugby league, playing rugby union, surfing, playing golf. Sport was pretty much everything to me. So when I didn't make it as an athlete myself, the next best thing was to, I suppose, write about it.
A failed athlete,
Yeah,
I love that.
Another tortured athlete.
It's good not to have your aspiration confused with your abilities, Paddy, but you've certainly got some ability as a sports journalist.
Thank you.
Keep your mind right across it. You've, of course, been at NBN before, but you'll be joining the news team from tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And when are they going to throw you back in front of the camera? When can the good people see your smiling face?
To my knowledge, I'll be back on the desk on Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturdays at this stage. Yeah, so obviously presenting sport, reporting sport during the week, but on the occasion, if Lobby's away, I'll also be reading the news.
Excellent. And tell me, with sport, have you got a favourite? Like, I mean, you've just said that you play union, you play league, you do a bit of surfing and you play some golf, but what is your favourite?
To report on, I'd say probably golf and surfing.
Oh,
They're just two
you.
sports that just sort of allow you to, I don't know, just take a bit of poetic license and just sort of free yourself up and really get involved in it. To play, though, rugby union's always been my sport. Rugby union and surf lifesaving are the two sports that were staples for me when I grew up.
Paddy, have you had a look at the golf over the weekend?
I have been watching it very closely.
What do you think of Chambers Bay, the course they're playing on?
I don't know what to make of it. I know that if I went around there, I'd probably shoot 200. It looks so challenging, but it's exciting and it's really good viewing. I think it's what they've done with the US Open, making it so tricky and difficult, is really separating the men from the boys. And you see that with the low scores they're shooting. I think Dustin's at -5 at the moment for a US Open score. You know, that's pretty typical, but you don't see the 18 unders, the 20 unders or anything like that these days, do you?
I think that's my theory on it. I think that they've designed this course especially for the tournament because technology has come so far with
Absolutely.
golf that they want to see these guys who are reaching par fives in two, they want to actually see them play a bit of old-fashioned grinded out golf. They're not going to make every putt. They're going to have a few three putts, and it gives the punters a bit of a chance to say, you know what, it's still a tough game. It's not gotten too easy because of the technology.
Makes for outstanding viewing, I think, if you check out the course and you look at the greens and the fairways blend into the greens. The fairways are so firm, but around the greens, instead of just having, you know, normal rough, it's actually fescue grass and it's been like stomped down. So to play a shot out of that sort of grass, you've got to get creative. And I think that's what we're seeing. We're seeing guys play shots you wouldn't usually see them play on a normal golf course. This course is a beast. I think, you know, you really have to watch the US Open to check it out and see how challenging it is for the players and see what they're doing.
It's Paddy Kilmurray joining us this morning. He's going back to NBN. He's been there once before and then went to the Gold Coast to try his hand at sport up there. Did you enjoy the Gold Coast? What was good about it?
Loved it. It's so similar to Newcastle. I think that's why I loved it. The population's a similar size, but I think lifestyle is one thing I'm big on. And it's also similar to Newcastle. You know, obviously I wasn't able to play rugby union up there just with work commitments, but I kept surfing, kept playing golf, and there's a plethora of courses up there to choose from. So I was just sort of handpicking a different course here and there, just checking them all out. And I think over the 2 year stretch up there, I got to sample a fair few of them. But surfing in particular was, I mean, it's almost a mecca. The breaks that are up there, Duranbar, Burleigh, South Australia, or even just out the front, I'd go for a wave at my local break, which was Broadbeach. So something I thoroughly, you know, sunk my teeth into up there.
Rumour has it that you've moved back in with mum and dad. Is that true?
Rumour's true.
And so what have they got to look forward to now that you're back home? You're going to, you know, clean up after yourself?
Yeah, more washing and ironing, I think. But it's funny, you know, when you move out, you pay rent, and when you come home, rent's called board.
Exactly. Well, good
and it's
on
a lot
them.
cheaper than rent. So, can you blame me? I think it's funny. Mum said, "Okay, well, you're coming home. I'll put you on a 6-month contract," and I've sort of extended that out to I think a year contract now. And I think we've now Dad and I, because Dad loves having me home. I think we're sort of trying to write into that contract maybe a year extension. We'll see.
I think your mum's a wise woman. She'll have you sorted out in no time.
She's already sorted me out, trust me.
Paddy, I'm sure we'll enjoy hearing your spin on the sport every night. I hope you enjoy being back home, getting out, playing some sport, telling us about the great sport that is happening not only internationally but also in our local area. Best of luck with you, and we might set a date to have a bit of a regular chat every now and then about what's going on.
I would love to.
And I promise it won't be dominated by golf every time. You know, we'll look at some other stuff.
Surfing in there too.
Golf and surfing. Paddy Kilmurray, welcome home, mate, and all the best with the NBN Sport.
Thanks, Meryl.
There he is. You can see him probably from Thursday night on a telly near you. Just tune into NBN and take a look at the young fella who's come home and doing so well. And we are proud of the fact that he is from here, 2NURFM. He did communications here at Newcastle University and also did his internship here at 2NUR. It is a wonderful thing.